So one of the most common reason why a patient walks into a gynecology clinic is for fungal infection in the vagina. So let's talk more about fungal infections today. Hi everyone, I'm Dr. Malvika Appasani, cosmetic and functional gynecologist from Eternal Aesthetics, Hyderabad. So every woman will have an experience of vaginal fungal infection at least once in their lifetime. And almost everyone know that a curdy white discharge through vagina is related to something like fungal infection, and that is when they come to a gynecological clinic to get it checked. So before coming to this curdy white discharge, we all should know that vagina has a natural discharge which keeps changing throughout the cycle, that is 28 days of the period. Initially it will be thin, then later on it will get watery, finally it will get more thick, and then we get a menstrual cycle. This is how the vaginal discharge keeps changing because of the hormonal influence on it. But sometimes when the discharge is not normal, either it is too thick, curdy white, or it is greenish in color, that is when every woman has a doubt that maybe there is some infection. Along with this change in the discharge, there will also be vaginal itching or vaginal irritation. There will be a lot of redness down there. So all these things put together, we will know that there is vaginal infection. So most vaginal infections can be just identified by a gynecologist just through a routine examination. There is no need for any specific test to be done to identify a normal fungal, that is candidial infection in a vagina. So once we identify that it is a fungal infection, then before starting the treatment, we have to assess why there is a fungal infection. Fungal infection is more common in diabetic patients whose blood sugars are high, or even in PCOS patients who don't have high blood sugars but they have insulin resistance in their body. And because of obesity, hormonal changes, there is lot of disturbances, and finally they are more prone for fungal infections. Not just this, fungal infections are also more common in people who have history of repeated antibiotic usage with them. This will make their immunity low. Once the immunity is low, it's very easy for infection to just kick in the body. So then coming to how to prevent these fungal infections is by just maintaining a healthy lifestyle. By healthy lifestyle, I mean a proper diet, that is low sugar, low glycemic index food, and by doing regular exercise, at least 30 minutes of cardio to just maintain a good blood supply in the body and to increase immunity. And please do not forget, sleep is very important, 7 to 8 hours of sleep at night. This will make the body handle stress much better, and also a low stress lifestyle. It is very simple. If we manage a high immunity level for the body, the infection rate is much less. So let's not forget that by maintaining a good vaginal hygiene, we can prevent lot of infections. In treatment part, it's more commonly we give antifungal suppositories which are inserted inside vagina for at least 1 day or 3 days or 7 days. That depends on the course how we give. And also we give them some topical antifungal creams to deal with the itching, redness, and finally prevent the infection, so that they can prevent their fungal infection from coming back again and again. And in postmenopausal people, if they have recurrent fungal infection, we do vaginal lasers so that the vaginal mucosa is rejuvenated, it's healthy, and it can protect itself from recurrent infections. So I hope this video gave some in-depth knowledge about fungal infections, how to prevent and treat them. If you find this video interesting, please like, share, and subscribe. And do not forget to press the bell icon to get any further notifications from our channel. And if you have any further doubts, please comment below so that we can revert back to you.